Okay, go on record. Come on up, Ms. Patillo. People against Bobby Melton, file number 1F235006. Good morning, your appearance.
Good morning, Judge Deanna Patillo, P82378 on behalf of Ms. Bobby Melton. Ms. Melton, can you state your full name for the court?
Bobby Nicole Melton.
All right, so this is going to be a plea to possession of drug paraphernalia with the understanding that the original charge of controlled substance violation will be dismissed, true?
Correct.
Yes.
Is that what you want to do, ma'am?
Yes.
If you plead to that drug paraphernalia, the possible penalties on that are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail. Costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I mean,
You're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent, right to a trial by court or jury, right to question your own witnesses, right to bring in your own, the right to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. We're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
yes, sir.
All right. To the charge possession of drug paraphernalia, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you in the city of Flat Rock, County of Wayne on April 19 of 2021 at 8:10 in the morning on Telegraph near Law?
Yes, sir.
And what did you do? You had possession of some kind of drug paraphernalia, true?
Yes.
What did you have?
A cellophane.
I'm sorry?
A cellophane.
And you used that for what purpose?
Gabapentin.
Okay. Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Accept your plea. I'm going to dismiss the drug charge.
Thank you.
How old is she?
I just want to get one of my kids, man.
Well, Ms. Melton, listen to me.
Yes, sir.
You live in Flat Rock, right?
Yes.
Do you mind if I ask you why you hadn't been here for 4 years?
I wasn't living in Flat Rock. We just moved back out there a year ago.
All right, where were you living? Tell me you were living.
Taylor, on the streets.
Where?
I was homeless and on the streets.
Judge, if I could just add a couple of things. She is employed as seasonal at Honey Baked Ham. She does have a 13-year-old child that she's trying to get back to. She's trying to get her life in order. She has an intake number for Sacred Heart, or a reference number, I apologize, for access to set up her intake interview. So she does realize that there's a problem and she is addressing it.
Is she married? Have a husband, boyfriend, anything?
No, just
No.
Is the father in the child's life? How are you how are you eating? And by the way, who's we moving back to Flat Rock then?
Me and my father. My father.
You live with your father? Where did you live before that?
On the street.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't live on the street for 4 years, right?
On and off, yeah. I go to ChristNet as well. I don't know if you know what that is, in Taylor. I was
Yeah.
staying in Taylor. On and off.
You know,
It's been a long,
what?
it's been a lot. I've been on and off. We lived in Taylor. Me and my father lived in Taylor before this, prior to this.
Well, you just told me you were on the street. I'm not quite getting the whole thing.
So he
How
keeps
long
me
did
up.
you live with your father in Taylor?
How long? I lived in Taylor for 10 years.
Ma'am, you said you just moved to Flat Rock, right?
Like, yes.
You said you were homeless for the last few years, right?
On and off, yeah. I've been jumping from couch to couch at that.
So basically you were living in Taylor with your dad before you and your dad moved to Flat Rock. Is that true or false?
Yeah.
Then why are you telling me you were homeless?
Because it's on and off. I'm bouncing from couch to couch. It's almost, I don't know. We just maybe see homeless as different. I don't know. Bouncing from couch to couch, I consider homeless maybe. I don't know if that's
What kind of drugs, what other drugs are you into?
me.
No, the guy behind the door.
What?
I'm talking to.
No, I was on methamphetamine.
Meth?
I was, yeah.
And you stopped when you got picked up on this charge and sent to
No.
jail with a 4,000 10% bond, right? Right? Well, when did you stop?
I've been doing this on and off for quite some time. I've been trying to get some help.
Ma'am, sit up and talk to me. You just got done telling me, and your lawyer just got done telling me that you want to go to treatment.
And that's what I'm doing, yes.
Well, what drugs are you into? Now you're telling me I'm not really into meth anymore. What are you into?
Nothing. I don't want to be into anything anymore. I just want to get right.
Then why would you go into treatment if you're not using drugs anymore? Listen to me. I don't want to hear a bunch of nonsense right now. Please just tell me what you're into and don't lie to me or I'm going to keep you there for the next 3 months.
Okay.
What kind of drugs are you using? Now answer me once and for all truthfully. Are you listening to me or what are you doing?
Are you asking right now? Am I using? Are you asking if I'm actively using or no? Because obviously I'm not. But I was doing meth. I'm not actively using right now.
I know you haven't been for a week because you're in custody. Before that, what were you using?
Meth.
All right. You just got done telling me you weren't using meth. You're really confusing me, and I'm not easily.
I'm sorry. I have severe anxiety. Sorry.
You what?
Severe anxiety.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do with her? You tell me what I'm supposed to do with her. Does she have insurance that would cover her in treatment?
She's indicating yes.
You do?
Yes.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have probation interview you right now. We're going to try to get you into treatment. Problem is you're going to be stuck there a few days until I can sentence you. I'm going to have them do a screening. I'm going to help you. We're going to get you into treatment. But you can't be going back and forth and lying to me like this, okay? What day can I get Ms. Patello here? Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah. You say you usually leave the L side, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I know. What is it really? Is it Patillo?
Yes,
Okay, that's what I'm sorry.
that's okay.
All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to do a screening and assessment with probation. Lisa, when you call over there, have them
Judge,
tell
they
them.
have a contact over there that they email to.
What's that?
They have a contact over there at the jail that they do screenings through.
Okay, but I want them to know that what my plan is to have them find out all the insurance information so I can get her into treatment, okay?
Okay.
Now, what's the earliest day I can sentence with you, Ms. Patillo? I mean, how should I do this, Lisa? She's not here again for a couple of weeks. I don't want to leave this young lady in there.
She'll be here Wednesday for your Brownstown docket.
All right, that's when I'm going to sentence you. Just relax. We're going to help you. And we're going to put this on May. So that's the 7th, right?
Yes.
And we'll do this at 9:00 in the morning. Okay, young lady? So just hang in there. We're going to get you some help. But you can't be giving me the run around here. You got to get yourself better. You got a child, right?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, that's enough to live for right there, right?
Absolutely.
All right, we'll see you next week. I promise y'all I'm going to help you. But you gotta help me help you though. You can't say, oh, this and that. I've gone on meth and
No, yeah.
I've heard every story there is. I wish everybody understood that. Good luck. Hunter Cole Lindquist. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
24F 241741. Hi there, Mr. Lindquist. Your name? You posted your bond, right?
Yeah.
Is it in your name? Yes, it is. Why'd you play fugitive on this like this? Why don't you come in and talk to us?
I don't live around here.
Where do you live?
Toledo.
All right, well, it's not that far. It's 40 minutes and you could have zoomed.
It's like an hour.
All right, you could have zoomed. You can't ignore courts. When you were here getting your ticket, you got here though, did you? Back in March of 24, what were you doing here then? Tell me.
I was just riding around. I don't know.
Riding around. You can ride around from Toledo to Flat Rock back in March of 24, but all of a sudden when you got to get to court, you make it sound like you're driving to.
I just don't go up here often. I kind of forgot about it.
Kind of forgot about it. Title of my book, what's it going to be, John? Don't tell the judge I forgot.
Right.
I'm going to give you, Lisa, we're going to go ahead and apply the bond. Apply bond. Case closed. Okay?
Okay.
Listen, your record seems thick. I'm not going to look at it now. Seems like there's a lot going on here.
It's not too bad.
Sometimes people's definition of it's not too bad is a lot different than my interpretation of what it's not too bad means.
Nothing in Wayne County.
You think I'm supposed to feel better that you got it in Monroe or in Ohio or in Oakland or Macomb? Good luck. Go sign your bond over. Take care. England. Christopher William England. Is this yours? 25F255471A and B.
Right to the podium here.
Mr. England.
Well, sorry about that, Judge.
You're all right.
I'm a little nervous. I haven't been in court in a while. It's been years.
Years, you're only 27, right? 26, 27?
27, sir.
Like I would say I've never been in court. I'm 66. If I hadn't been there since 1981.
Last time I was in court, I believe I was like 16. If I'm being honest.
Okay. All right, just relax. Take a deep breath. You want a lawyer here? I'm gonna give you a lawyer. You got a domestic violence and an assault case.
Yes,
Hang on. I'm gonna give you a lawyer, okay? Just relax. You're gonna make me have a heart attack worrying about you having a heart attack. Just settle down, go out in the hall, we'll set you up with a lawyer and we'll take care of this, okay?
yes, sir.
Good luck.